Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Tony the Tea Mistress. That's me. I'm having some fairy flower in my favorite gold dragon pot, celebrating the year of the dragon and spring. Spring is on the way. It's everywhere. Can you feel it? Little shoots coming out of the ground, and the sun is out more, and the air has a little bit of warmth to it during the day. I love this time of year. So I've been looking over my journal, and one of the things that I am interested in right now as spring approaches, because I kind of feel that spring is sort of like a time of renewal, I wanted to write down some things that I might tell my younger self. And I hope this helps somebody out there, maybe some young person, or maybe you might be inspired to talk to your younger self, depending on what age you are. And so one of the things that I did was I just made a list. I made a list of things that I might tell my younger self. And I started by saying, learn to communicate clearly. I was such a shy kid when I was growing up, and even in my teens, and so afraid of saying the wrong thing. And so I really hope that my younger self, if I could go back and do it again, or maybe I can heal from this side, some believe that you can, that I would communicate more clearly. And I would always tell the truth, even when it's scary. And I won't lower my standards for the sake of society or another person. And know or start to have an idea of what your purpose is. I think I had a little bit of an idea. I always loved tea parties, and I loved working with plants and herbs. However, I was also a clothing designer, and so I did a lot of that as well. So my purpose is kind of wandered around a little bit, and then some of you might know that I owned a vegetarian tea house for about 12 years. I founded it. My family and I ran it, along with some blessed other beings that were just so beautiful to have in our service. But I didn't really pinpoint my purpose back then. And so my younger self, I would hope, would do that. And don't let someone else or something else get you off track. You know, especially if you're a people pleaser, sometimes it's just really easy to just let yourself go and be part of someone else's action rather than your own. And I did that often, especially in my late teen years and early 20s. I would tell my younger self not to do that. It's not productive. You are enough. Accept yourself. That one is a big one. I never felt enough. I always felt left out, left behind, and I really wish that I could have told myself that particular piece. I believe that I would have been a happier teen. And don't look for approval from others. Trust your instincts. Seek a mentor or example, but remain yourself. Don't pretend to be someone you are not in order to gain attention or approval. Ask yourself what truly matters. And don't forget to experiment. Make sure that all of your experiments are going to benefit your growth. But remember, cause and effect. Whatever you do generates an effect, a ripple effect. Study love, especially self-love. You can't truly love others until you love yourself. Love is the foundation of all that you will encounter. Man, I wish I had told myself that. I wish someone would have told me that. Know that whatever you are and wherever you are is where you are meant to be to grow. And don't worry so much about feeling alone. Learn from it. Do something that your future self will be proud of. Use your broken heart to grow further. I know it's hard, but the people in your life do not know who you are and may not want to say that to you. They may not want to know who you are. So stay strong. Don't sink into sad, destructive actions, unless that is what your growth is calling for, which it is. You know, oftentimes when we look back, we resent our past. And it's really important to understand that whatever we went through, it was for our benefit. And sometimes it can seem daunting and sometimes it can seem horrible, but it is a growing process no matter what we're doing. No matter where we are, no matter who we're with, we're always growing. And so don't sweat the mistakes. They're just part of life. And that's what I would tell my younger self. And I find that as I use those ideals now, I have grown immensely. And I think you can too. So sit yourself down, if you feel like it, and tell your younger self some things. And see if those things that you've told your younger self actually are what you're living now. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Blessings, and thanks for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to share. And if you liked this video, give me a thumbs up. Blessings, both to you and yours.